Podcast time. Brock Hunter, the Plan B After Show podcast. Welcome to it. Yeah, on your birthday. Happy birthday.
Come on, now I can see you. Now I can see. Yeah. Take your shirt off. Let's see it.
Happy birthday.
Damn, Marilyn. Keep it on.
I did get a button on there. Yeah, if this was your birthday dance, you'd be very, very upset.
Yeah, it's a very hairy birthday, apparently. Jesus.
Get a hairball on there. All right. Well, on Hunter's birthday, we're going to do fact and opinion, just like we do every day, because Hunter's birthday
special. Yeah, it's not really a special birthday, to be honest with you, but
36 no one gives a shit.
Right. Sucks.
Yeah. Let's see.
Well, you don't have one, do you?
I was just reading some other ones. Let's just do the magician one, because you're a magician in a sense, and I'd say an amateur magician, so you'll like this.
A rookie magician.
This year is the 100th anniversary of magicians sawing people in half. That's right. The first time that trick was performed was in London. Oh my God, he sawed his finger off. Have you ever sawed anyone in half, Hunter?
I haven't sawed anybody in half. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not really a stage magician. I don't go up and make people disappear and play with tigers. No, I don't do that. I do it more like close up, like card like the street magic, they call it.
Yeah.
I used to do it in high school a lot. And my teachers hated it because in the back of the classroom, I'd be showing people magic, and she couldn't get the attention of any of her students. But
couldn't tell us who the third president of the United States was.
No.
Damn, you do close-up magic.
Absolutely. It's a fun thing to do, and people love magic, and it's a great way to entertain people in a kind of an odd way. You know what's weird, though? It's like bringing up, like, how do you segue into showing people magic? Hey, you want to see a magic trick? Like,
without being that weird guy, like awkward guy, or like kind of braggadocious. Like, there's no good way. You almost need someone else to, like, if you're at a party, someone else
like, dude, he knows magic.
Hunter knows magic.
Do that one trick.
The only magic that I know of is when your mom makes a wiener disappear.
You bastard, right?
I can't do any magic. The only thing I used to do, and I remember this, when I bartended years ago, I would take like 3 cigarettes, okay? And I would take the tobacco out. I'd roll up a $1 bill. I'd put it back in the sleeve of the cigarette and then fill the top of it. This was great. This was great for drunk chicks. It was a super easy one to do. I'd be like, hey, you want to see a magic trick? They'd be like, okay. I'd be like, right. Take out a $1 bill. Like, okay. So, and I'd have them hold the $1 bill, and then I'd have those other cigarettes flipped over, so I knew which ones were which, with the ones with the $1 bills. And I'd like, watch this, and I'd rub the cigarette over the $1 bill.
Oh, okay.
And I dip it in some water or beer or whatever. I pull it out, like, there it is. And they'd be like, oh my God. Dick love magicians, man. But one time I got called out. The person's like, wait. Let me see the serial number on it. And I'm like, no, that's not how the trick works. I can't get the whole. Well, that's how they got me. But that trick worked fucking so many times. And there's nothing to it. It was just, it's all fake.
Try this one. This one doesn't work all the time, but maybe it'll work on you. Pick a number between 1 and 50, both digits, and then it's got to be 2-digit number. Both digits have to be odd, and they can't repeat themselves, like 11, 1, 1. You got one?
Okay. Wait, they both got to be odd.
Yeah.
And they can't repeat themselves.
Yeah. Between 1 and 50. 2-digit number. You got one, 37.
No.
It's not 17. No.
Yeah, it was 17. Oh, shit. You almost had it on the first try.
It's either 17 or 37.
Is that the only two?
No, there's a lot. There's a few more for sure.
Well, but, it's like,
39, 17, 15.
A lot of people go to 17 or 37.
It's just weird. 7 always pops up in people's head for some reason. And typically it is 37.
Yeah.
Most people will pick 37, but 17, it's either 17 or 37.
It's kind of like that. I remember they've had them on YouTube now, and you can find them online. Also, I remember on TV, I think it was on that show where that guy gave up the tricks.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, look on the screen,
secrets revealed.
Touch this and then pick this. And you could interact. They do it live on TV. And I know it's strictly a numbers game. Like, not everyone got
all mathematical tricks for sure.
Yeah, but the people who did get it were like, oh my God, he's a wizard.
Yeah.
No, there is. What you have to do is go into magic with knowing that, look, it's not real. Okay. It's impressive, but you got to just let your mind be blown by the sheer, by the
talent
sheer
and
talent behind it. I'll say that. Absolutely.
Yeah, the talent is incredible, dude. And the manipulation, the way like you can make people think a certain way, and then you come into the back. Dude, there's a lot of weird things with magic. And you know what? People that are really good with magic can be very manipulative, man.
Oh,
like
for sure.
If that's your job is to like trick people, you know, like you got to separate those two, because once you know that you can legit like fully trick people and think in a certain way, like why wouldn't you use that in your life?
Dude, you know? You could make a killing just being a street performer and stealing people's money.
A lot of magicians back in the day became con artists.
Yeah.
So it's like they started to figure out like, oh, I'm doing this for entertainment. I'm getting this much money for it. You know, why don't I use it for bad?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, honestly.
Do you have a favorite magician?
Dude, you know what? And some people hate this guy. A lot of magicians don't like this guy because they say he does simpler tricks, and he's just more famous than everybody because he's got he was just the chosen one, I guess. He got a special. He got David Blaine, dude. David Blaine's the shit, dude. I'm telling you, he's more than just a street performer, close up. That's a lot of what he does. But dude, some of the physical things he does, and it's not really magic of him like freezing himself. Like that's more of like feet.
Like the one where he like was in a box for like I'm like, but you're right though. He does some really cool. They did this like, I don't know if it's like a series or what, but my favorite one is when he's in Harrison Ford's house.
Oh yeah, dude, Harrison Ford is one.
And Harrison Ford just looks at him, get the fuck out of my house.
He does a whole special with celebrities.
Yeah,
dude, and that's the special that he started doing the needle through the arm trick, the rod through the arm. Dude, I'm telling you, other magicians, I've talked to a few people. I've looked it up. I've tried. Nobody knows. Dude, David Blaine does that. There's no other magician who does that trick. And
to me,
he's putting a needle through his arm.
He's just got to have like holes that have cartilage built up.
That's the only consensus that people are coming up with. The other magicians, I should say, is that he's done it for so long. Like after a while, so like remember, like you used to put like a needle through like your skin in your hand. You couldn't even feel it. You could kind of hold on to it that way. Like that's what he did. He did after a while. I guess like he started poking his arm. He built up a callus in a certain spot. And that's how we can get it through his bicep without it bleeding on the other side. But dude, if you watch the special, there's people yanking on it. There's pulling it. They're like, the celebrity is like, dude, it's in his fucking arm. I'm right here. Like,
well, it's got like a piercing. Like I could still put a needle through my nipple right now. I haven't had my nipple ring in forever. So that'd be my only logical. This is how he's doing it. But also, it's kind of fucked up that he would just do so much needle poking in his free time so he can do this trick.
It's crazy. He does some crazy shit.
My favorite magician is.
Don't say Chris. Jesus Christ.
No. So here's the thing. Now, look.
My freak.
My freak. And he's there like.
I just don't like how he stares. David Blaine does that too, but he's not really.
Look, here's the thing is that, and all of us, and Hunter, maybe you'll admit this, maybe you won't. When Mind Freak first came out, I think I was in college or just out of college. We all watched it, and we all. But now looking back with all his bandanas and his rings and his cufflinks and his eyeliner,
you just get off a fucking rock stage or something. Look at you. Look how you dress.
And it gets worse. Like he looks like a display at the Buckle. He looks like a display at Hot Topic. It's like,
you couldn't put one more piece of jewelry on that guy.
You couldn't. One more bandana, he would literally crumble to the ground because he couldn't support the weight.
Like I heard he's bald.
That's what I heard too. I think you actually told me that. Yeah. Like he's just
bandana. Jesus, dude.
That bandana's got hair glued on the inside, like Bret Michaels, man. So.
Yeah, right. You know what? There's a point to where you just like, all right, you gotta.
Yeah.
I know he's making fat cash from it, dude. He's got a show in Vegas. We're sitting here laughing at him, but you know what? He's laughing all the way to the bank.
He's probably got his dick so many times by girls just by going,
it's Chris Angel, dude. He can fly. Dude, one where he flies. Dude, you know what's funny is like when he flies, he does like the Jesus pose too. You know, like that's not how you would fly. Like, Like, come on, dude.
Yeah, that's not wind resistant at all, man.
Yeah, come on, give me like a Superman. I want to see if I like Superman, dude.
Yeah.
Fly.
Yeah.
Give me a flyby.
Yeah. I like to like
cranes, man.
Was he the one? Well, was it David Blaine that would throw up after every time when he would like levitate? Right?
I can't.
He'd like levitate and he'd be like,
he's sick.
Yeah.
Possessed, man.
You know who I honestly, I mean, he was so big, but I think because we were younger, David Copperfield.
Yeah, he's great, dude.
Like TV specials, like primetime TV specials, making the Empire State Building disappear.
Yeah. See, that's like totally different style of magic, though. It's crazy. Yeah. It's that stage magic, I mean, obviously you can do close up. He's the best magician ever, I think. David Copperfield, dude, is
kind of wrote the book on it.
I know I told you this story multiple times, but maybe somebody watching this hasn't heard this. But he was in Chicago doing a show one time, and after the show, they went out. This is how the story goes. They got mugged by a couple guys in Chicago, and he was with his crew. When he's like, everybody, they had a gun, and they pointed the gun at him, like, everybody empty your pockets, which they did. David Copperfield showed them their pockets, blah, blah, blah. And they ran away and got away, and everybody got robbed. But David, because he did sleight of hand, I guess he had like $1,000 in cash on him, like a couple watches, whatever, dude.
Yeah,
but he just like did his little, magic shit. And he got away with it. I'm like, dude, that's an awesome story. Using your profession to totally fool.
The only thing he pulls out is a dove out of his pocket, and the rock is like, oh my god,
fantastic,
fucking great. Yeah, take my wallet. I'm trying to think of some other. Obviously, you got Houdini, and Houdini did some. His was more
like an escape artist. He's more of an escape
artist. Yeah.
Siegfried and Roy, dude. Great
stage
Roy.
It's a big show. Like, honestly, I don't get into the whole pageantry of
Penn and Teller.
Now, Penn and Teller, I like. Is it who's the tall one? Is that Penn?
That's Penn. Yeah.
He's kind of an arrogant fucker, so like I can't it's hard sometimes for me to get into him because I'm like, all right, dude, I get it. Like he's
abrasive. He's very abrasive, but it's also an act too.
It plays into the show. It does, and I think every tool. I think one of the biggest tools a magician has is the what's it the it's not distracting.
It's presence. It's you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Misdirection.
Misdirection. That's it. It's. I think that is the biggest tool of a magician is misdirection, and not so much like, oh, look over here. It's getting someone to focus on something completely, not even noticing it too, not even knowing that you're doing it. You know what I mean? That kind of goes into Chris Angel too with all his rings. Like, there's a fucking reason because what are we doing? We're all like, God, that guy's got a lot of rings.
A lot of rings. There's something absolutely something to that. You ever notice Penn's pinky nail always paints it red?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's always red.
Little thing.
It's part of the distraction. Yeah, he even admits that. He's like, yeah, it's one of those things that I started doing when I was started.
One thing I can't fucking stand right now is the TikTok magic, and I'm sure you've seen it, is the guys that it's because all it is video clipping, and you've seen it, like the one guy that makes like the videos, and it's like, oh, he takes this.
Oh, and then, like, okay. And then the other guy calls him out. Yeah,
that one or no, but there's a really this kid. He's made it famous. I think he actually started on Vine. But what kills me is that it's all just video editing. It's not, but they call it magic, and it's like no. He's just editing videos.
No, that's not. Look, any real magician will tell you that's not magic. Yeah, that's not real. I mean, that's a totally different thing. Yeah. You don't need to practice to do that. You need to practice your computer skills. That's totally different.
Yeah. Anyway, but sawing people in half in 1921. I don't know if I trust the first guy. But, hey, look, I'm gonna try something on stage here. You're gonna get in this box, and I'm gonna fucking saw you in half, man. It's like, wait.
Hang on, real quick. I'm gonna show you something.
What do you got? Do you have a magic kit?
All right, you ready?
Yeah. So fucking stupid. I can still see you.
Maybe you saw me. Damn it.
That's funny, dude. That's so funny.
Or here, how about this one? I got another one for you. All right. Actually, this is a good one because all right, nothing in my hand, right? You ever see pull a bird out of nowhere? You ever see those magicians?
Yeah.
All right, you ready? Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah. That's right. sorry. That was terrible.
Dude, what's the pen in the nose one when you do like you're pretty good at that one. You can do that one pretty good. You got a pen laying around. Yeah, you're pretty.
I'm gonna end up killing myself here. How do you not?
Welcome to the worst magic show ever. I will say though, Hunter, and I know you'll never fucking tell me how you did it, but when we were at your house that one night and you did the throwing the cards against the window trick.
Oh yeah, that's an famous David Blaine. He made that one famous.
And the card was on the back of the window. I'm still convinced that you somehow went outside quick and stuck that.
Put that. See, but you picked the card.
But I picked the card.
Any card. You could have.
I picked the card, and I don't fucking know how you did it. It drives me nuts to this day.
Trick, dude. That's a great trick.
Oh, dude, we were all there. Everyone lost their fucking minds. Everyone's like,
whoa. Because here's the thing, it's not magic. So you're like,
oh, Jesus. But dude, explain it some other way. There's no way to do it. No other way to do it. So
that's one where you'll go to bed still thinking about it. Like, damn it, dude. What?
That was almost as good as the magic trick where you lit your fart on fire. Almost.
That's a grand finale right there.
Grand finale. Oh, fire. Oh, pyros. All right. Well, let's get the hell out of here. We've talked enough about magic, but thank you for hanging out, and we'll see you next time for another fact and opinion.
Oh, one more trick. You ready?
Yeah.
Here. All right. We're gonna leave with a fireball.
I hope that's the screen grab. I'm gonna make it. All right. We'll see you next time on the After Show Podcast.